when I tell you to believe me, you ought to do it. I said you gotta do it. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Turkey Alashik finally speaks on Canelo. Baby, you want, baby, I know that. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. And he gives an update that some of you guys won't really expect. In this video, I'm going to break down what he said, what changes are to come, and of course, give my thoughts, the ego thoughts, the only thoughts that matter in boxing. Man, oh man, when I say to listen to me, I think you guys should do it. Turkey Alashik took to social media, verified account, and he says, and I quote, "We have confirmed the promoter for Canelo versus Crawford will be Sella for Riyadh season." Sella for Riyadh season. The broadcaster, we have not decided yet, but the date will be Saturday, the 13th of September. More details soon. Oh my God. So this is just horrible. Like I said from the beginning, to me, the fight is already a mess, and I'll explain why. I keep saying the same thing, but you gotta feel me. You gotta feel me when I say this stuff now, if you didn't before. My thing is this. It makes you look bad as a brand, an organization, a company, an entity, whatever you want to call it, when you do this. Said it from the jump. To announce Canelo Crawford as a fight that would take place in the new stadium, the Allegiant Stadium, where the Raiders play in Las Vegas. Then you announced it on September 12th, which is a Friday. When you announced that September 12th, Allegiant Stadium, I had immediate concerns, right? September 12th, there's a lot of college football on that given day. Allegiant Stadium has never held a boxing event that I'm aware of since its opening, since its existence, right? So logistically, you might have problems because you're using a sports facility that hasn't been christened for combat sport. I don't even think the UFC has done anything there, right? These are all of the things that I brought up. Now, Turkey is not saying Allegiant Stadium. He's saying they don't know the broadcaster. They won't tell you the actual location. They, in terms of ring, have floated around other locations, not in Nevada or not limited to Nevada. They're talking about New York, Texas, LA, California, blah, blah. And then now the date will not be, according to this latest post from Turkey, it'll be on a Saturday instead of a Friday. This makes you look bad. It looks extremely bad. Like, who else operates like this? This is why people don't take boxing seriously. And I said it from the jump. I've been proven right yet again. This is just not a good look because it makes you look disorganized. Oh, the fight's on Friday. No, it's on Saturday. Oh, it's in Las Vegas. Oh, it might not be in Vegas. Oh, Dana White's promoting it. Oh, no, he's not. Seller's promoting it. We're going to do it on Netflix. Hey, we haven't decided the broadcaster. It might not be Netflix. Like, all I could do is laugh because I'm the best in the business and it's not even close. And I forewarned you. This is not how you should conduct business. When, like, if you're, let's say, an artist and you have an album coming out, say the album's out June 13th, drop it that day. If you keep pushing it back and pushing it back, it might get to a point where people don't even care when your album comes out, right? Depending on who you are as an artist and how strong your community is, right? If you have a movie, Sinners or something coming out, hey, Sinners will be out March 1st. Drop it March 1st. The more you deviate from what you said, the worse you look. It's like, dang, you don't got your ducks in a row. You don't got your ish together. And that's exactly what's going on. You're saying it's a mega fight, super fight, but it's being treated like this is a club fight where this is the type of, for me, this is the type of stuff that I see on lower level fights that don't have a big promoter. Like, they try to do a fight with Tevin Farmer and Mickey Bay, and then the day of the fight, they end up canceling the fight, right? Or there was a card in New Mexico and recently, and the day of the fight, people said they didn't get paid or something, and then they end up canceling the fight card, right? Brian Mendoza was supposed to be on it and some other people. This is bad business because at least if you're a smaller promoter or it's a smaller fight, maybe you have an excuse. But Turkey, you guys say he has all this money and resource. How can't you secure a venue? How can't you secure a broadcast? And then you look deeper into it. Is there trouble in paradise? Because Dana White was attached to this, and you announced this. You announced to the public that Dana White and TKO Boxing were the ones, this was their first fight in the world of boxing. And when you start saying the date switch, that created an immediate conflict because the UFC has a card in Mexico, right, on this exact date, Saturday, September 13th. So it just it's falling apart, right? And I told you, Dana White, he can't clone himself. He can't be in two places at one time. So how is the UFC going to do UFC Noche September 13th in Mexico, but then you're supposed to do Canelo Crawford in Allegiant Stadium initially? You know, at first it was the day before, but then you said you're switching the date. So this is just too all over the place for my liking. Full disclosure, Turkey has in the past stated that he puts out misinformation or disinformation to throw the dogs off the scent. Listen, I don't care what it is. All of it don't make sense. Like, if you're putting out, hey, it's going to be on Friday. No, we're going to do it Saturday. And this is for some reason untrue, and you're really keeping Friday in Allegiant Stadium, then you're not going to be respected in the world of boxing when you're purposefully putting out fake news and misinformation and toying with the fans. Because fans, they got to take time off from work, right? They got to get a sitter. They got to make accommodations and plans. So if you're just screwing with people and this is not true, and you're just putting out fake information to see how people react or see who reports it or whatever, then that's not going to last that long either, because then you'll just be known as like the boy who cried wolf, and then no one will really believe anything you say. So that's not a position you want to get in. So for me, I'm taking it at face value. He's saying the date has changed, more details to come. This is exactly why you don't do this. You don't siphon out the information little by little. If you're not ready to announce, do not announce, because it makes you look rookie when you announce it in this fashion. Little by little, keep changing dates, possibly venue changes, opponent changes, whatever. It's like, why did you announce this stuff? It just looks like a show. Like I said,